It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, blaming you on the bad weather last week for football. It was one of those crazy nights, and I think it's always appropriate on those kinds of nights to review with everyone the specific protocol on inclement weather, specifically lightning and thunder, because we had a lot of it last week.
We did, Coach, and there's certainly specific guidelines put out by the National Federation of High Schools dictate when we must shut a game down when we see lightning, and also gives us a standard to use when we can begin. And, at the end of the day, we have to come back the next day or we got to delay that night. But it's more important to be safe and keep our fans safe and our student-athletes safe. And I think that was the primary goal last Friday night, as tough as it was. But we got through it, and we're going to play week 3 here.
In addition to football, you and your staff, this time of year is a busy time for everybody involved in high school athletics. And you've been involved with some of your counterparts, some commissioners around the Midwest, in some meetings in these past few days. What's on the mind of your colleagues around the Midwest?
Well, I don't think, it's maybe popular, maybe unpopular, Coach, but I just left 13 of my counterparts from the Midwest, and we spent 4 days together, and we really just walked through a bunch of topics. But the thing that, the NCAA transfer portal and what's happened with that environment is really starting to affect high schools and what's going on in the high school setting. And we're different than the NCAA, especially the Division I or the Power 5, that we are sitting here trying to have kids an opportunity to grow up a little bit with their uniform that says their school name on it. That's something that everybody has on their mind right now because, an individual parent, I understand their focus on their kid only. But what they forget about is there's a student-athlete that's not involved in a process when we do a transfer that doesn't have a voice in the room, and we always have to be worried about displacement also. But that and, finances, and we talked about how tournaments are structured, and there's just a whole litany of topics. We saw some software development people are using to align tournaments, success factors, and one thing I can tell you, Coach, is nobody's got it completely figured out. Everybody continues to try to adjust and make it work for their state. And there's always nuances that are different, and Indiana is no different. You
also now kick off your annual statewide tour, talking to athletic directors and principals around the state. I know, number one, it's great to be out there to visit with your colleagues. And secondly, you get a chance face-to-face to talk about issues that are critical to the state of Indiana and specifically to the IHSAA. And so, number one, be safe. So what are some of the major agenda items on this tour?
Well, Coach, it's one of those. It's an annual meeting that we have. We're 3 weeks, 8 different spots around the state. We were in Lowell, Indiana today. We'll be in Plymouth, Indiana tomorrow, and 3 more spots next week and 3 the following week. But a lot of things we talk about, we go over the association finances. We are a not-for-profit, but we're a membership organization. So every school really needs to have significant input into how we did that last year and how we're going to do this year, and changes in the bylaws, and all those things are important. And we do seek school input because, there's folks out there, one of the misnomers is that we are a taxpayer-funded organization, and that's not the case. I mean, we are a not-for-profit. We are a voluntary membership, or voluntary organization, voluntary membership, and we talk a lot about those things, but we give them a full financial picture of what last year looked like. We talk about transfers. We talk about, our foundation. We talk about officials. We talk about sportsmanship. We talk about the new sports coming on, girls flag, boys volleyball and girls wrestling, and we just adopted for the 25-26 school year girls lacrosse, and so it gives us a chance to also celebrate our sponsors along the way. So there's just a whole litany of information that we try to provide to our membership.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Peyton, take your phone down there and take a picture. When Evelyn's down there, go down there and take a picture. Hustle. Come on, hustle. Quickly.
Good evening. Tonight we would like to recognize head coach Derek England on reaching his 100th career win at Triton. The team reached this accomplishment on Tuesday evening with an exciting comeback victory, being down 0-2 to win it in 5 at North Miami. Congratulations, Coach England, on such a great accomplishment. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the Culver Cavaliers and your Triton Trojans Big Blue Slam. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome Culver as our guest at tonight's contest. We ask that all fans and players demonstrate an attitude of good sportsmanship throughout today's contest. Your cooperation and positive support is greatly appreciated. Now we would like to take a moment to send our condolences to one of our Triton families. Claire Rao was a student at Triton Junior Senior High School and recently at New Prairie High School. She is the beloved daughter of Jen Anderson and Scott and April Rao. She passed away last evening following a lifelong battle with a rare lung disease. We are heartbroken at the loss of life and would like to take a moment to recognize and remember the precious life of Claire. She was a gift to our community and a beloved friend to many. We will miss her. Will you please now join me in a moment of silence to pray and honor her life? Thank you. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America now in the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see my dawn's early light?
Big Blue Slam. Number 1, Savannah Hawley. Number 5, Clara Dole. Number 7, Maya Davis. Number 9, Avery Beers. Number 18, Hiram Piper. Number 19, Allie Westerberg. And your libero, number
All right, welcome everyone to the Terrace of the Trojan Trench. I'm Andrew Harrell. Alongside me here tonight, we've got Caden and the Hall of Famer Orion Limler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network as these two teams undefeated in the Hoosier North get ready to square off here tonight from the Trojan Trench as Triton comes in 8-1 after a big 5-set win against North Miami on Tuesday night, getting Derek Evelyn's 100th career win here at Triton, number 288 overall in his career, as he was at Knox, OD, in Plymouth before he made his career here at Triton. Culver comes in 7-2 on a 3-game winning streak against Tri-Township, West Central, and at Winnemac on Tuesday night. This is a team that has not seen a fifth set all season long, and they're a tough group. And Andrea Barrett and her group have really improved and really are making everybody take notice in the Hoosier North. Starting six out there for the Lady Cavaliers: Hayden Lute, Bryn Barrett, Tyra King, Meredith Gordon, Livy Overmeyer, and Ashley Pugh. Gracie Millam will be rotating in as their libero. Iram Reichert, Clara Dahl, Allie Westhaver, Maya Davis, Savannah Hawley, and Avery Veers, the starting group. And then Triton's libero is Sierra Hawley, wearing number 6 here tonight. And that'll send back Ashley Pugh. She'll get things underway. Should be in for a good one here tonight from the Trench. The football players are all got their helmets on and signs here tonight. And Pugh gets it underway. Here we go. That hit couldn't quite break the antenna. She gets an ace right off the bat. Pugh will go again this time. Right back to that same corner with Veers. Dahl leaves it for Iram Reichert. She sets it across. Pugh with the dig. As Millen puts it right back across, Barron hits her from the back row. Nice dig there by Sierra Hawley. Maya Davis sends it down, but it'll go out of bounds. And Culver hangs on to it. Maya Davis, very good hitter, 151 kills coming into tonight, averaging just under 6 kills a set for the Trojans here this season. Pugh now settles it in, this time pushing to the other side corner. Now she'll get another ace. That's 2 here in this opening set. That puts Culver up by 3. Pugh again as Westhaver on the return. Dahl now pushing it across. Maya Davis winds up, drives to the back row. Barron with the dig. Lute pushes it to the back row to Veers. And Dahl now leaves it. Maya Davis will set it across. Sees an empty spot. A nice dig there by Millam. Westhaver. Maya Davis goes through. Barron with the stop. Iram Riker pushes it across, and she gets her first point. Now Clara Dahl back to serve. Kennedy Howard will check in along the front line for Triton. Barron on the return. Pugh right back to Barron. Hits from beyond the attack line. Nice dig there by Avery Veers. Close to the net. Aaron Reichers have to tip it across. Now Overmeyer goes the other way. Maya Davis through the block. Millam there waiting on it. And that hit there goes into the net by Meredith Gordon, and that draws Triton down by 1, and Dahl will get a second consecutive serve. Clara sends that one to the middle. Millam handles it on the return. Good pass up front. Overmeyer swings it through, but I think we're going to be tipped up front. And they're going to say out of bounds, and Triton will hang on to it. That'll tie it at 3. It's a good hit by Overmeyer. A nice pass from Pugh. Pugh setting it up for Overmeyer again. This time she swings through. Davis with the one-handed dig there. Now she'll go again. Maya Davis sends it down on a nice pass, leading to that one. Dahl settles back in. Triton taking their first lead here, this first set. Now Dahl goes back the other way. Gordon and Millam had to combine there as Iram Reichert hits it across. Gordon again, Triton's block not strong enough. Reichert can't make the play over top of the net. It was a good attempt, but Triton couldn't quite recover, and that ties it up at 4. I'll unmute you.
I don't have a lot to say.
Well, I usually don't. I just call what I see. But Howard brings it back into play. Dahl pushing it across. Plays up close to the net, and Triton gets the block kill there for Reichert.
Going off by what we've seen so far, we may be here for 5 sets.
I was, after what you told me Tuesday night, because I couldn't go Tuesday night, and what I've been reading and studying as far as these two teams, what I've been hearing, we are definitely, if we're not in for 4 sets tonight, I will be surprised. At least 4 sets tonight, and I wouldn't be surprised at 5, as we saw the JV match go to 3. Maya Davis again paints the corner. It's her second kill here of the opening set.
Almost a mirror image of their last one.
Yeah.
If it played the right replay.
Oh, there you go.
I think it was.
And a serving error there on Triton gives the point to the Lady Cavaliers. Now Overmeyer to serve. Goes right to the middle as Hawley handles it. Savannah Hawley goes up front. Good block up front there by Lute. Overmeyer pushes across. Barrett winds up, swings it through, but hits the antenna. And they'll call it out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. Definitely hit the...
See, you hit the replay again?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're faster to the replay than I am. I did, and I do apologize to anybody that was watching earlier because Briley Sheets had an ace, and I hit the button and didn't quit. That's going to go off the ceiling, and that'll be a point for Triton. And Andrea Barron's going to call a timeout. It'll be our first one here of the opening set.
Now, it went off the ceiling Tuesday night at North Miami, and they just kept playing.
That might just be a official's discretion. I'm not real sure why they would call that. I'm not sure why they would. We'll have to ask Madeline the next time she's here. The Triton Blue Slam volleyball team is having a fundraiser on Saturday, September 14th in the Triton High School parking lot from 10 until 2. It's featuring Tom's Tasty Taters. The ticket price is $15, and the meals to include a walleye fish sandwich, half order of taters, and water. Desserts are available with donation upon picking up your meal. All proceeds will go to benefit the Triton Varsity Volleyball program. So Maya Davis goes back to serve with a 3-point lead. I mean, you were there the other night. You got plenty to talk about. I mean, you were getting me all fired up, and I was just receiving text messages. Maya Davis will serve. That one goes right down the line. Pugh leaves it for Barron, who tips it across. Clara Dahl sets up Avery Veers on the near side. She winds up. She drives and drops it in. Nice pass from Dahl.
Well, it was definitely a back-and-forth affair. A lot of maybe we'd kill it, and then they'd kill it, and it seemed like it was a copycat of each play back and forth.
Well, it was good volleyball, though, from what
It was.
I mean, Triton had to claw back. So that serve goes out the back row.
I just got that full match posted today. I think I got the JV. It should be up now, too.
Haley Parker will now check in. She'll go back to serve for the Cavaliers. Of course, we got a Culver matchup here these next 2 nights as the football team will be hosting Culver tomorrow night for homecoming. Parker goes to the back row. Savannah Hawley rolls it across, and she'll get the kill.
I probably better do a sideline pregame tomorrow night.
We'll have the guys. A sideline pregame.
But homecoming.
Oh.
They're not trained enough to.
Oh. True.
I might not be trained enough depending on how they do it.
Huh? And an ace for Allie Westaver.
We were told the order of events for tonight, and it was the direct opposite of what we were told.
I don't know. Westaver back-to-back aces. Triton starting to climb here. Front line of Culver trying to fire up the back row. Millam talking to her. 2 players on either side of her in the back row. Parker pushing it up. King now gets it across. Westaver with a bump pass. Avery Veers send it down. Good passing up front, leading to that one. Culver used their second timeout. Who assisted that one?
Oh, boy.
I called it, but now.
I guess I can do the replay again here.
I'm pretty sure it was Allie. That's what I thought. Good passing leading to that one. Triton really kind of starting to hit their groove here. You looked in that Hoosier North. There are 4 undefeated teams with Judson, Pioneer, Triton, and Culver in that group. And there's a lot of really good teams in the Hoosier North this year. You look at North Miami with Triton facing the other night, 8-5. Judson's 10-2 right now. Pioneer sitting at 9-5. Triton's 8-1. Culver at 7-2. There's a lot of teams with a winning record in that Hoosier North. And, of course, in the sectional, Triton's got some really good teams in there with them as well, with North Judson and South Central. Culver's in there as well. So we can see a preview of a lot of really good teams here coming up.
Already up to 82 viewers.
So see what Culver draws up here out of their second timeout, down by 7, as Allie West here with back-to-back aces on this sequence. A nice pass a moment ago. Barrett tips across, blocked by Veers up front. West here calls for it. Veers will drive it to the back row. Tipped up front by Bailey. Leaves it now. Avery Veers fades away and drops it in on a nice pass from Bailey Gray. Pugh leaves it. She'll try the dump across. And she tries to hit it across. Right idea. Saw an opening on that far side. Mr. Triton was over pursuing here to the near side. And Triton out their largest lead. Culver put 4 players now in the back row. Pugh leaves it. Barron calls for a free ball across for Triton. Westaver again. Veers sends it back row. Gordon handled it, and a good swing by Barron. Nice stop there by Savannah Hawley. Barron drives again. What a swing from the senior. Barron leads the teams in kills, 72 on the season. Several really good hitters for this Culver team. Veers drives to the block. And Avery Veers, 4 kills here. Kate Howell, she'll check in to go back to serve. Front lines of Reichert, Gray, and Veers. Westaver, Davis, and Howell in the back row. Howell with a nice serve. Good job by Barron to keep it alive. Davis took it weird, but they're trying somehow recovers, and they will drop it in. I don't know. It was close to that back row.
Gosh.
And the upper ref will call a point for Culver. It was close.
Slow it down here. Oh, it was out.
Just out by a boy. Good job by Culver to lay off. It's a close play. Coach Plotho talking from his assistant seat. And Lydia Hammond now will check in for Maya Davis. Lydia Hammond had some really nice moments in the JV contest. As King will serve, Hammond handles it. Bailey Gray wants it from the middle. She'll roll it across. Overmeyer leaves it for Pugh to Overmeyer, and she gets the kill. Culver showing life. And Sierra Hawley back in the libero position as King will serve again. Veers on the return. Westaver pushing it up. Veers winds up. She'll tip it across. And it goes out of bounds. Pretty good crowd here on a Thursday night. As Westaver leads it. Avery Veers. Now she'll straighten out and goes to the back row, and she'll get the kill.
Of course, Culver boys for football have to come right back here tomorrow night.
Yep.
Although I don't see really. Well, there might be a few.
Oh, I see several. Maybe I see 6 or 7 of them.
I guess do you remember going down there for No, I guess we didn't do away games last year.
No.
I might have went, but actually I did. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, because you went to scope out the new bleachers. Blocked up front by Maya Davis. And the hit goes out of bounds.
And then we got the chair stuck in the grate for the football press box.
Yep. How they got that thing out of there is beyond me. I mean, you'd have to use a hacksaw to get that thing out of there.
I think he popped the foot off somehow, pulled on it hard enough.
Triton with the serving air. As the Culver rotation goes full circle as Pugh back to serve. Maya Davis. This time the jump pass a little too far in front. Coach Evelyn talking to his back row. Pugh likes the spot she's going to go to. Gray stops it. Beers tracks it down in front of the student section. Maya Davis up to send the ball back, and Sid drops in the bucket. Triton rallies. A little bit of luck on that one. Crash Howard in the game on the front line for Triton. As Clara Dahl goes back to serve. Mellon pushes it. Pugh leaves it. Gordon tips it across. Nice spine on the soft spot in the zone. Appreciate Tony Plotho getting me Derek's career wins. He did that research, he said. Maya Davis sends it down. She does it again. Good stop by Culver both times. Barrett elevates and sends it across. Maya Davis now. Into the block. And Culver gets the point. Overmeyer with the big block.
No, that's how we knew he got to 100 the other night then? Or
oh, no, I
what do you mean?
had 100 figured out. I knew he was closing on 100 with Triton, as I had those records. But his career between with Knox, OD, and Plymouth, he's got 288 career wins, including his time here at Triton. Barron with a nice drive. Good swing. And Coach Siegman going to call a timeout. See if he can refocus his team as Culver goes on a run. Don't count them out in a set.
And there was moments like that Tuesday night where North Miami get ahead and we crawl right back up. And
well, you were texting me and you was like, you would wait every so often. It was like 19-7 or something, 19-13 timeout.
I was trying to do it like when the first team got to 10, the first team got to 20. Then sometimes I forgot.
And then timeout. And then there's a timeout.
Oh, I think I counted maybe there was 18 timeouts in the whole.
Really? I thought you only got 2 a set.
I don't know. There was a lot. I mean, they took them every chance they got.
Felt like March Madness is taking a timeout. you just get a refresh of timeouts. Gordon now, plenty of time to think about this serve. And she looks. And we'll push it, trying to go into this near side corner. And now Savannah Hawley will rotate in for Iram Reichert. And Sierra Hawley back to serve. Sort of the back row, libero to libero on that exchange. And Maya Davis had the right idea of the swing. A little bit late. Now Overmeyer back to serve. Goes right into the middle of the back row. Beers brings it back into play. Clara Dahl sends a free ball across. Overmeyer setting it right up. King comes through, blocked up front, and Savannah Hawley and Crash Howard combined for that one. Maybe we go Saturday. I'll take my little stat sheet so I can sit with somebody that knows what they're talking about with the stats, and I can learn. And Maya Davis with the ace. Now Davis goes again. It's a 5-point lead. Barron hit deflects off to the side. Back-to-back aces now for Maya Davis. Well, the boys showing off their artwork. Millum stops it. Barron rolls it across. Dahl pushing it across. Avery Veers sends it down and sends a rocket on a nice pass. Leading to that one. And Avery Veers in this first set with 6 kills by my count, as it's now set point for the Trojans. Don Davis couldn't quite get it to clear. Now Lydia Hammond rotates in for her.
So is that like half a volleyball in his head? Is that
half a volleyball?
Yeah, someone's got. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a ball that might have been blown, perhaps. It got cut. Howard tries to bring it back into play. Triton can't recover.
Oh yeah, that's volleyball.
Oh yeah, I looked earlier. I was trying to figure out, did he tape it to his head? I couldn't quite figure it out. Parker now to serve. Hawley on the return. Savannah Hawley tips it across. Myers or Pugh stops it. And now Barron sends a free ball across. Dahl tips it. Triton can't recover. Too close to the net. Now Maya Davis checks in for Hammond. Parker dialing it up. Drives to the middle of the back row. Dahl pushes down close to the net. Avery Veers swings and drops it. And they're going to say Triton went to the net. A net violation there. Now Coach Evan wants to take a timeout to try to refocus his group to try to get this final point here in this first set. It's already been one set. Fireworks are already going off.
I'm trying to remember what the score of that first set. I think it was 25-19.
Well, let's see.
North
I can
Miami.
just go right back to my messages here. Oh, that was last night. Here we go. Okay, there we go. It's 25-21
Oh.
in that first set. So, Orion, hey, your memory's still working good there, Orion.
It would have been better if I remembered exactly what it was, but
That's all right. You remembered it was pretty close. You were there. Parker now serves. Close up to the net. Barron tips it right back and in. It's her third kill.
we shouldn't have said anything.
Parker now again. Ollie sends it high up to Dahl, who winds up to Veers, and she drops it in. Out of bounds.
I didn't catch it on the camera. Those quick ones.
That's how that works, man. I'm telling you, we need to get a camera, one of those mat things down there. Parker. And that'll end the first set 25-23. As the two teams take a break, we will too be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance. We're good at the Wilbur suburban home with a two-car garage/rehearsal
hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
We're going to make a comeback.
You guys come out and you make a difference. Like, you change the game for us. When our players see you and hear you, it makes all the difference in the world. We have the vision of great things.
And give us a chance to show you again that we're moving in that direction.
The Indiana Fever select.
The journey doesn't begin at number 1. It begins before anyone is watching. Before all eyes are on you. It's the journey that made you number 1. And from day 1, it's the extra you give. Extra work, extra hustle, extra sacrifice. They don't mind being a little extra. And neither will our next number 1.
With the number 1 pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Terrace of the Trojan Trench. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here is the Hall of Famer Orion Limler, here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network as Triton won that set 25-23, but Culver's credit, got down early but found a way to get back into that ball game. This is a group that can come down from a deficit, come back and win a set.
Well, we were just talking about getting our haircuts yesterday, and I guess all three of us on the terrace right now get our haircuts from the same person.
Yeah, all from the same person, and does a fantastic job. Of course, Jessica Overmeyer giving her shout out. Absolutely, I'll give Jessica a shout out. Does a great job.
I think that's Tangles 2.0.
Yep. She cuts three people on the team. Let's see.
We need to get Kenny over there.
Yeah, then just do the whole team that way. She did cut Jackson's hair until he decided to cut his own hair. She cuts Danny's hair. She colors Michelle's hair, so she just takes care of the whole O'Hara family. So Veers now to serve. Second set's underway. Barron with the return, tipped by Maya Davis. Block kill for her.
Oh, I forgot to put the score in. What was it, 25-22?
25-23.
23.
Veers now to serve. Return from Barrett, now onto Overmeyer, changes it up, tips it across. Veers winds up, sends it down, and it goes out of bounds. Veers now. An ace for her. It's her first of the evening. 25 on the season for her. And apparently can't take these kids anywhere, spilling water on the floor.
That's what we got going on. Poor floor.
This one, no, not this one.
Yeah, there's nothing left of that floor. Except in people's houses.
Except in people's houses.
Souvenirs.
I have one of I have some wood from the bleachers as a little bench in my house.
Yeah.
Pew on the serve now. Got their first point on the serving error. Maya Davis goes back row and goes out of bounds. Pugh to serve again. Dahl dumps it across. They're going to call a double hit call on the attack. Three. Pugh now sends it across. Veer stops it. Dahl pushing it across the way. Maya Davis sends it down. Maya Davis with her 4th kill of the match. Another nice pass from Clara Dahl. Team's leader in assists, 126. Allie Westaver over the century mark after the last game with 107 to her credit. Dahl with a nice serve to the back row. Tip by Gordon across, and it goes out of bounds. But a tip up front deflects it at the sideline. Back to being tied at 4. Gordon to jump serve. Drives it. Reichert's going to have to tip it across. Holly handles it. Dahl now close to the net. Maya Davis will have to tip it across. It tips across there, and it couldn't quite get it. Kind of got hung up and spinning on that top portion of the net. Trying to have a hard time handling it. And now the football team is pushing one another on the bench. Back and forth. So Gordon's serve goes in the net, and that ties it at 5. Well, the football players have plenty of energy here tonight.
They switched their practices now right after school, or?
Yeah, they're back to right after school. Pugh leaves it. Barrett drives it through. The block didn't deflect it out of bounds, or deflects it out of bounds. Culver back up by 1. Back and forth we go here in the opening points of this second set. Livy Overmeyer back to serve. And a nice play up front by Luke. It's Culver going on a run here. 2-point swing. Overmeyer line drive shot. Holly handles it. Dahl dumps it behind her on the pass, and Maya Davis gets it across. Coach Evelyn, a great communicator, good leader. Nice, great head coach for Triton. Talking to his front line. Coach Barron on the other side, also an outstanding coach for Culver. Keeping her group focused and in tune for this one. Barrett calls for it. She'll drive it. Blocked up front. The freshman Savannah Holly with the block kill.
Oop, I missed it.
Her second block shot of the evening. Ties it at 7. Trying on a 2-point swing of their own. Davis settles in. And gets the ace. It's her 3rd.
When we need some filler, we'll have to talk about our supper.
Oh, yes. Davis settles in again.
It wouldn't be a broadcast without any food talk.
Oh, no, it's not a broadcast without a food talk. Barrett passing it to King, who hits it out of bounds. Of course, want to give Leah a shout-out. Dinner was fantastic tonight. Baked potatoes and brats.
I would say they're probably beer brats because they had some more flavor than a normal
They tasted
sausage.
just fine to me, let me tell you. Baked potato and brats. Not a bad meal. Crash Howard hits it. It goes out of bounds. His times are jump. That's now checking in. Will be Ashlyn Barrett, excuse me. And the freshman serves. Howard again drops it in the corner.
We're probably only one of the very few broadcast teams that has our own full-service cook.
Oh, yeah. Not many do. Crash Howard gets the kill. She'll take a seat. Yeah, now I don't think many broadcasts have their own personal food service. Appreciate Leah again. Here's with the swing, up close.
And then tomorrow night, we got to thank Bourbon Street Pizza for supplying the football press box with pizza for the whole lot of us up there.
Whole lot of us. King tips it across, blocked by Veers, and Holly combine. Veers' 7th kill. Her 2nd block. You know, back in the day when I started broadcasting in high school, my teacher, Mr. Bumgardner, said, "You're going to find out what the best part about broadcasting is." And when they brought me a sub up there, he goes, "Yeah, we eat good." I'm like, all right. King with the kill.
Oh, and then last Friday didn't get any much better than what we had at Bremen.
Oh, yeah, Wooden Peel, my favorite. We get to eat 2 good different places. Bourbon Street's good pizza. Had Wooden Peel last week. Bailey Gray drives it across. Barrett leaves it for Gordon. Triton on the return here. There's swings. Didn't quite deflected where she needed to.
And then the moms provided us another meal after the
Yes, they did.
football game.
That was good sandwich, fruit. Now I know why I weigh the way I do. Pugh lays it for King, and the 2 combine for the kill.
And like you advertised earlier, I'm looking forward in 2 weeks to two Saturdays from now. We're having walleye sandwiches.
Yeah, it's next week. Is it in the next week? Yeah, the 14th. Yeah. A week from Saturday.
It used to be pulled pork, but this year they're trying walleye.
We're trying walleye. Tom's Tasty Taters. Good fish sandwich, man. I don't know.
You don't have to come to the game to get that. They serve it right outside along the parking lot.
They have their own drive-through. So you can just drive on up and you support the Triton Varsity Volleyball program. Talk about that more here in just a little bit. A. Revere swings it through, and she'll drop that one in. Coach even telling her she's trying to twist and hit it there instead of just swinging and driving it. Puden tips it across. Westaver leads Veer. She drives through the block. Triton gets the point on a nice pass from Allie Westaver.
Brandon Haynes, he's checking into the chat tonight.
Oh, he's checking in the chat. Of course, appreciate Brandon. We'll see him. I'm sure we'll see him tomorrow night. Gordon rolls it through. Westaver pushing it across. Avery Veer sends it down. Good passing again, leading to that one. I'll text Abby in between the sets and see if she answers. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Kate Howell now to serve the senior. Sends a nice line drive shot here to the corner. King tips it across. Westaver to Veer changes it up. And Bailey Gray tips it across. Culver hangs tight to hit the speaker. Ball still alive. Westaver settles down with the pass. Veers drives it and drops it in the bucket. Just inside that far sideline.
Oh, we got to talk about our experience Saturday, too.
Oh, yeah, Saturday. Got to see Coach Signetti's first career win as a head coach down at IU, which that was fun. As always, got to see Trent. Got to see Trent in his element.
Probably the most we've ever seen him during like the entire game.
Yeah, you talk about, okay, to be a photographer, you wouldn't think you'd have to be athletic. Trent, I'm telling you, as much as he has to run, that kid is in shape. Good thing he did cross country and track in high school.
Those lenses he was carrying aren't light either.
So weightlifting also a part of having to do photography.
Well,
I'd
be curious if he has time for that. But
he probably doesn't.
To condition for it anyway. But
the football players are conditioning currently.
Then he had to turn around and do soccer the next day.
Yep. Of course, he
is like the
team leader.
I can't think of what his position is.
All I know is
internship,
you don't want him to get the tape out. I won't go into depth with that one, but still. It gives me some ideas. Veers drives it to the back row. Gordon with a good hit. Veers pushes the back row. Maya Davis mistimes it.
Of course, tennis was in action tonight at home against Whitco. Haven't heard how that. Well, he just took off.
Could have asked him.
Golf is down at Wabash. I think they're playing Northfield.
Mm-hmm.
And that might have been it tonight.
Yeah, I think that sounds about everything.
Now, I handed off my scheduling duties to Silas, so I don't really pay much attention now.
Was there cross country tonight?
I think that.
Pugh leaves it for Barron, who hits it from beyond the attack line. Let's stay with the bump pass to Maya Davis, who plants her feet and hits it across. Two teams on a rally as Overmeyer hits it through the block. Good swing by Overmeyer.
Volleyball, tennis, and golf. That's it for tonight.
All right. And now Isaiah Vaca's in a football uniform.
Oh, he's all decked out.
He's wearing Whit Hoyo's get up. Now Veers to serve. Back to volleyball, and she gets the ace. It's her second. (19-13) here in the second set. Veers sends just a curveball to the corner. Millam's hit couldn't quite clear. Triton hits the 20-point mark. Veers again. Back to the middle. Barron takes it kind of high above the elbows. Gordon's hit doesn't quite clear. It's Barron. Looks on, no timeout yet. I don't believe there's been a timeout in this set, has there?
I don't think so.
Here sends a rocket. Culver handles it. Barrett now hits it across and it goes out of bounds.
Oh, I can't look at Max Preps now without signing in.
Oh, that's a whole thing now. Yes. Drives me nuts. You got to sign in all the time to Max Preps. Barrett trying to handle it. Hugh brings it back into play. It's a fight for it up on the net. Culver rallies on scrambles to get that one back across, rather. Maya Davis swings it through. Barrett with the dig. Close play up for Gordon. It's going to hit the antenna. Triton gets the point. It was a good scramble by the Lady Cavaliers. Had to pull it away from the net and keep it alive. Triton initially blocked it.
Yeah, so this is for first place in the conference tonight.
Currently. Here's his serve goes into the net.
Each team has 3 wins.
Yep, 3-0. Pioneers at 2-0, and North Judson's 1-0. Although they still don't have that right. They still don't have Argus in our conference, and they still don't have North Miami in our conference either.
It did say that North Miami was a conference game when I looked, but now that I see the standings, they're not there.
Yep. West-Air leaves it. Iram Riker tips it across. Culver couldn't quite get it to clear. Now it's going to be set point for Triton.
I've never had much luck emailing Max Preps. I've tried to become an administrator for the Triton page, and they don't like me, apparently.
Well, I knew somebody used to work for him.
Nobody knows more about Triton sports than me and you.
There may be a few. And Triton will end it there, 25-14. That'll do it for the second set. We'll take a break, be back for the third right after this.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here for the third set. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here tonight is the Hall of Famer Orion Limner, here for the Triton Children's Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network. Triton currently with 2 wins here in this match. Culver trying to get it back in gear. They really contended that first set. 25-23 was that one. Couldn't quite get themselves into gear in that second set, as the freshman Ashlyn Barrett back to serve. Stupid Google or Microsoft with my spell check. I thought I had that name saved in my book, and the freshman gets an ace right out the gate. Yeah, I save all these names so I know, as I know we'll see them quite frequently. It still changes them. Brent again, good serve to the back row. Maya Davis right through. King's block deflects it out of bounds. Good text, Jamie, but I'm not sure. Now we're playing. I'll wait. Well, lights going on and off?
Yeah, what that's about.
Okay, so it wasn't just me seeing it then. Barrett rolls it across. Good play there. Veers had to adjust. The pass from Dahl to Davis. Sends a rocket and gets the kill. Claire with another nice assist here tonight. Junior really doing really well, but couldn't quite clear it. I jinxed her on that one. Ties it at 2.
Of course, we talk about Max Preps, and then I get an email from him saying something about updated standings or something.
Yep. I'll have a fun story about that here in a minute. Crash Howard sits it across. Gordon. Now to Pugh. No one home behind. Miscommunication there. My wife's aunt, her would be her husband, her aunt's husband, used to work for Max Preps.
Huh.
Wherever he used to live, he kind of, because we got talking about what we do, and I was telling him about it. Yeah, he says, you ever use Max Preps? I said, I kind of smiled and I said, well, I do when everything's up to date. And he smiles and says, I know, we don't quite. On a block up front there, Crash Howard again. And he says, what do you mean? I didn't realize you worked for there. So I said, it's just not updated all the time. He goes, yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track. He says, unfortunately, the schools have to put their stats in. He no longer works for them. And now back to volleyball.
Well, it shows Max Prep Indiana rankings in the state of Indiana. Triton's at 128th. In 1A, we sit at 20th. Just behind Marquette.
Yep. Holly trying to just drive it across the top of the net. Deflects it back in. Coach Evans say, hey, you're all right. Just settle down.
Of course, that matchup was the highlight of our season last year at sectional.
Yep. That was a fun one to call. Holly stops it. On the nice serve from King. Savannah Holly, good play up front. Gordon swings, drives it. A good dig there by Sierra Holly. Gordon drives it, finds an empty spot, no one home. Defense over pursued. Coach even said it's all right. And everybody was just kind of pushed over that side, and it was a good find there by Gordon. King again, down by 1. Dahl goes through. Holly crossed underneath, no call. Culver gets the point, and that ties it at 5. Of course, a few moments ago, the football players were
playing football.
They were practicing. Coach Whitaker would be proud. They were practicing. However,
the ball got away from him.
And then Rodney shows up, and everybody straightened up in a hurry. Maya Davis gets the point.
They need to get thicker markers for their signs, though. I have to zoom in on them to read for the viewers to read them.
I should ask some parents if those are going to end up on the deep freeze because they're too big for the refrigerator. They're big enough for the deep freeze, though. Barrett drives it through. Dahl pushing it across the way. Avery Veers sends it to the back row, but goes out of bounds. Triton wanting a tip. Did not get the point, and that ties it back at 6. As Hayden Lute checks in.
I don't know. I think that fourth set could still be possible tonight.
I'm telling you, I would be shocked because these two. This is a really good Culver team. These two teams are two really good teams. Good dig there by Barrett. Overmeyer sends a free ball across. Avery Veers hits it and goes out of bounds again, and Culver takes the lead by 1. One-point ball game. Pugh settles in. Holly changes it up with a good stop. Maya Davis swings. Savannah Holly sets it up. Now Dahl to Avery Veers. Tips it with the left hand. Lute through. The dig by Maya Davis. And Triton can't recover. Coach even going to call a timeout here. It's his team trails by 2 trying to get them refocused back in. Of course, as we noted earlier, the Triton Blue Slam volleyball team will be having a fundraiser featuring Tom's Tasty Taters on Saturday, September 14th in the Triton High School parking lot from 10 until 2. The ticket price is $15 and the meals to include a walleye fish sandwich, half-order taters, and a water. Desserts are available with your donation upon picking up your meal. All proceeds will benefit the Triton Varsity Volleyball program. Ooh, I was off. Okay. Thank you. Get my stats from the sideline. I was close. Avery has 12 kills. Oh, no, she's going to text me another one. She's supposed to be doing stats and working down there.
I do got to give a shout-out to Thunder Strikes. He's our biggest YouTube follower. He was texting him the scores the other night from North Miami since he couldn't find a stream.
Yep. And Maya Davis with 10 kills. So I was off by 1 on both. So good. Thank you, Abby. With the serve out of the timeout. Trying to get things back into drive here. They'll get the point. Tough play there for Lute. Trying to bring one back into play going into her own bench. As Westaver checks in for Crash Howard. Bailey wanted to check in, and Evelyn puts on the brakes. Allie Westaver pushes that one across the floor. Avery Veers up front. Gets that one for her 13th kill. Westaver goes in now. 8-8. Willem stops it. Gordon with a nice hit through the block, and she'll get the kill. Maybe if Abby's there on Saturday, I'll have her. I'll try to take some stats so I can understand.
Oh yeah.
Because we're gonna go watch Addison play, as the Greyhounds have a tournament this weekend down there in Indianapolis.
It's like their season opening.
Yeah.
Of course, their first games will be on Friday, but
Oh, good recovery there by Culver. Overmeyer gets it across. Avery Veers sends it down. Kill number 14. Boom. Dante calls it.
And from my understanding, Addison's going to be starting.
She is starting. She's starting middle.
As a freshman.
As a freshman, the senior players liked what they saw and wanted her to be in the middle. And she's done an outstanding job. From Jamie was sending me videos when we were, I think we were at Bremen for football. She was sending me, we were waiting on the delay, and I'll tell you what, we're going to be in for a treat, I believe, on Saturday.
Cool.
It's moving real smooth and playing awesome as always. Avery Veers drives that one across. Abby texted me. That's why I went. I looked at my watch to see who it was, though. It was a Veers. It's okay. And Overmeyer's serve goes in the net. Big Blue Siam down by 1 with Avery Veers back to serve. Avery serve goes to Millam in the back row. Tipped by Riker up front. Bailey Gray got to keep it alive, and they do. Good scramble by the Trojans. Barrett wants it. She sends it down on the nice pass from Pugh. Bryn Barron, you talk about an outstanding volleyball player. Mom, real proud with that one. Good passing from Pugh yet again. Set up the senior. Bryn, a very good athlete. Very good volleyball player. With another nice swing there is Ashlyn Brent now back to serve. And that serve goes out the back off the wall. Ace for the Cavaliers. Now Savannah Hawley checks in. It'll kind of be that little libero rotation. We're going to have to I need a name for that. Ashlyn Barrett now with the serve. Maya Davis swings, a nice job by Barrett. The freshman had to adjust last moment. Felt it was too strong. Ducked out of the way.
Well, we must have enough viewers tonight. They're hearing our shout-outs. We're up to 92.
They're hearing our shout-outs. Who got a hold of you?
Leah.
Oh. Appreciate Leah again. It was good, as always. Westaver pushing it on up. Maya Davis. Tipped up front by King. Eram Reichert's there for the block. Reichert right through. Culver rallying. Barron with the hit. Hit close. King will have to tip it back. Triton can't recover on the plate by King. Tyra King. Both teams battling along the front line as the Cavaliers' lead is now to 5. Currently in the driver's seat here in this third set. Sophie Howe, who just checks in on the return. Maya Davis's hit goes out the back row. Quick conference with the coach. It was a good approach. Just got to get a little more on top of it and drive it down. Barron on another consecutive serves as they have their lead by 6. King had a wind-up, just couldn't quite clear it. Coach Barron wanted that one. It was a good effort there by the senior. Of course, 6 seniors on both squads here tonight. King sets it in an empty spot in the zone, but just out of bounds. Right idea. That hole was open right there inside that corner. Just a little too far out past the sideline. Claradol back to serve again. Down by 4. Barrett now leaves it for Overmeyer. Here comes Bryn Barron on the nice pass from Pugh, and Triton can't recover. Bryn Barron, another nice swing, but the passing by Ashley Pugh here tonight, setting up her teammates well there from that setter position. Bryn Barrett now to serve. Leading by 5. Pass up close, and King knocks it away. Good defense up front by King. Now Allie West, they're going to check in for Howard. Coach Barrett trying to position her group in the back row as Bryn serves. Allie Westaver swings. Maya Davis now drives it back row. Some strong play up front for Triton. Maya has 11 kills here in the match. Triton down by 5. Pugh leaves it, tipped by King. Oh, and Triton's going to cross underneath the net.
Back to Tuesday night at North Miami, I do believe there was quite a few big comebacks from each team. I got ahead, got a big lead, and then lost it. And
at least from their messages you were sending me, definitely seemed that way as King's serve goes out the back row, trying to push the defense back and see if she can give him to bite. Here's checks in for Sophie Howell. Talented freshman for Triton. An ace for Maya Davis. It'll be her 4th. Trying to climb back into this third set. Down by 4. Davis settles in. Goes to the corner. Ashlyn Barrett handles it. Gordon with a swing. Goes out the back row. I think we see another point here. I bet we see a Culver timeout. I feel a timeout's coming here in the near future for somebody. Pugh dumps it across. Davis with the bump pass. Beers will have to roll it over, and now she'll push it out of bounds. Hayden Lute will check in. Ashley Pugh now to serve. Allie West here pushing it across with the pass. Swings through as Avery veers, and the block deflects out of bounds. So we're going to have a battle here to 25 in this third set. Culver with the advantage by 3. Willem stops it. Luke gets it across. Allie West here, good pass. Veer swings through again. 15, I believe now. And there's the timeout. Oh, I thought we were going to get a timeout. And then we are. Told you I was feeling a timeout coming.
Well, back to Trent. With some motivation, he did make the team banners this year for volleyball and cross country, I think. Let's zoom in on those.
Very good. It was good to see Trent. I like watching him. When you see someone who's very good at what they do in their element, it's a lot of fun to watch. Even when he was here doing what he was doing, it was just always a treat to watch.
Some days I wish it was more video. You could help us with video more.
Oh, now the football players are cheering.
Uh-oh.
Cheer block now.
We definitely didn't have that, but there was a little bit of a cheer block for North Miami the other night.
Allie Westaver now to serve. Triton down by 2. Avery Veers tips it right back in. And Pugh has nowhere to go with it. Triton now down by 1. And Avery Veers 16 kills now. Strong night there for the junior. Westaver serves. Barron brings it back into play. Pugh now gives it to Millum, a free ball across. Lydia Hammond, who's in the game, passing it up to the front row. Now to Veers again. Swings through, and the deflection goes out of bounds, and Triton comes back in the ball game, down by 6, and ties it at 20. I told you, I had a feeling we're going to see a fight here to 25 in this third set. Overmeyer swings through. Bailey Gray pushing it across on the pass to Veer. She fades away just a little too low on that pass. Needs to get up a little bit higher. Culver by 1.
You know, this is such good volleyball. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing another set.
Oh, man.
Even though I want to get to bed early tonight.
Well, hey. Danny has danced till 9:45, so.
Oh, wow.
Late classes here. Avery Veers drives it, but it goes, they're going to say inbounds. I couldn't quite see where it was at.
Take a look here. Oh, didn't get slowed down.
My view was obstructed. Tied at 21 now. Kate Howell to serve. Good pass by Pugh and a good swing by Bryn Barrett with authority. Well, I've done a bad job keeping track of assists. Overmeyer to serve. Her team leads by 1. Westover brings it back into play. Veers sets it across. Parker. Barrett now swings it in. Barrett gets the kill. Gives her 9. Kills by my count. Overmeyer to serve. They lead by 2. Westover's going to have to bump it across. Pugh. Barron again has came alive here. 3 big kills as they now have a chance for set point. And Maya Davis checks back in as Hammond will come off the floor. And Livy Overmeyer a chance to take this third set here on this serve. It goes out of bounds. Hangs around, still set point.
Take a look at that. See if it's playing the right one.
So Avery Veers back to serve. Drives it across. Barrett on the return. She wants it back. Tips it across. Sierra Hawley keeps it alive. Maya Davis drops it in. Triton hanging around. Triton down by 1. Still set point for the Cavaliers. Avery Veers now to serve. Millham handles it. And Triton ties it at 24. Down by 2 points. Finds themselves tied up at 24. You need to win by 2. The Trojans come roaring back. Veers drives it out the back row. An unforced error for Triton.
We did have an over point set at North Miami the other night. Was it 27?
27-25. Yep. In the fourth set. Barron back to serve the freshman in a big spot here. Set point on the line. And they're going to get it. Culver takes the fourth set, 26-24. We're headed to a fourth set. We'll take a break. This game ain't over yet.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Terrace, the Trojan Trench. I'm Andrew Harrell. Alongside me is the Hall of Famer Ryan Lerner as Culver storms to take that third set in the last moments as Triton had to come roaring back. They were down by 6, got back, tied it up, had a chance to take the lead. And Culver got that lead and didn't look back for those final 2 points. As Triton won the first two, 25-23 and 25-14, as the two teams getting focused in here for this fourth set. Both teams have played in two matches that went to 4 sets. Triton, both those were against Rochester and North Miami, where they split there. And the same thing for the Lady Cavaliers. They won at Oregon Davis on that fourth set and lost to South Central on the other one. So both teams are 1-1 when going into the fourth set. There's your stats for you. Brought to you by me and my hard work.
Not by Max Preps.
Not by Max Preps. These are mine. These are mine. See, you see this cute little thing here? See, this is mine. I'm getting really good at Excel. Work actually gives me we actually get little training tutorials. They pay for this little program. I'm getting trained on Excel. But they haven't taught me the macro button thing like our basketball stat thing. I keep looking for that one. I haven't got to that one yet.
You didn't have any Excel in high school?
Keyboard class, and I failed the first time as a freshman.
I had Excel, and I liked it.
Well,
I don't know how much. I retained very little of it. I use Google Docs now more than anything.
If it tells you anything, when I started accounting, we were doing it on paper. When we started doing Excel, boy, I got really good at accounting. This guy's not good at math. Boy, I love Excel. All right, fourth set underway here. Avery Veers to get things underway for us. Having herself a night with 17 kills. Maya Davis, I believe, has 12 for Triton here tonight. I have Barrett down for 10. And Triton gets the point here to start the fourth set. Gord's hit goes out. King tries to keep it alive. Culver has a chance but couldn't quite get it back into play. Good effort by King. And Gordon bring that one back into play. Triton by 2 here.
Technically, we can give Excel a shout-out because it does help run our broadcast.
Yes, it does.
Besides just your stats.
Yeah. And my rosters, which I use Publisher to make it all look pretty on here so
it runs all the graphics.
Yeah.
During basketball, it is our stat taker.
Yes, it is. I wouldn't know what I'd do without that thing. I'm going to try to get Abby convinced to do it this year. We'll see. Travis helped us out with it. Helped us out last year with it. Maya Davis drops it in. Millum on the return. Bryn Barrett, she winds up and drives it down. Good approach. A swing by the senior. Is Ashlyn Barrett back to serve?
I'm probably not going to be popular at school tomorrow doing this replay.
Oh, you mean
it's in slow-mo.
It's in slow-mo. Maya Davis drives it. Good swing. Nice stop there by Millum on the dig. Maya Davis drives it back row. Just past. They're going to say it hit the. Oh, and here comes some controversy. And Bryn Barrett, as the up ref has a conversation off the speakers. Now, see, this is what I knew was going to happen. This has been.
I didn't hit replay on it, so
it might replay the point. I would think is what they're going to have to do here is the two officials make a call.
We did have a point replay at North Miami the other night.
It was close. It was kind of on that inside. Couldn't quite see from this side here. What's Caden doing? He can make him look on his phone.
He was, last I knew, Caden was finding out the tennis score.
So they're going to give Triton the point. So they're going to say, they're going to call that hit the speaker. They're going to say it went out of bounds, but they call on the speaker. They did call one go out as it hit the ceiling earlier. So the officials make their call. Holly brings it back into play. And Sierra Holly drives it back. Here's with the one-handed dig, keeps it alive. Clara Dahl sends it across. Barrett changes it up. Triton keeps alive on the scramble. Maya Davis sets it across. Pugh, and look at Crash Howard and Dahl try to keep it alive. And Triton's going to win the scramble. Takes the lead by 2. And Dante, that was amazing, he said. Across the way, the football players, I appreciate those guys. Still trying to push them out the back row a little too hard on the serve.
They're sticking around over there unlike the IU student section.
Yeah, Signetti took care of that one. We don't need to elaborate. Barron's serve, she'll get the aces. It tips just over the top part of the net. It's her first one. And I'll tell you what, though, I'm super impressed by that coach. He's great. The halftime interview cracks me up. So walks away. And Maya Davis gets the kill. 13 on the night for her. And Kay Howell checks in. Howell to serve. Millum on the return. King sets it across. No one's home. Good find there by the senior. Tyra King. Now Savannah Holly to check in, and they'll do that little libero rotation, substitution. Whatchamahoo's it? 5-5. King now to serve. Davis handles it. Wants it back on the pass. She'll drive. Good passing by Dahl. And Davis with a nice swing. Puts the big blue slam up by 1. Eram Reichert, Crash Howard, and Avery Veers the front line for Triton. Holly Dahl, Sierra Holly, Clara Dahl in the back row with Maya Davis, who now goes to serve. Overmeyer, Pugh, and Gordon the front line for the Cavaliers. Gordon wants it. They disguise it. She swings. Holly handles it. Dahl set it across. Gordon swings. Block not strong enough to flex it out of bounds. Millum and Ashlyn Brent were kind of combining there with Bryn Barron was also in that back row. And now the substitution will be coming for Hayden Lute. A little miscommunication in the back row. They handle it. You on the serve, tied at 6. Eram Reichert with a nice dig as Millum. And a good find there by Overmeyer. I have 4 kills. I could be wrong. Pugh now to serve again. The lead by 1. Avery Veers with the roll. Overmeyer back across. Claire Dahl sets it deep back on the floor. And Gordon with a nice swing and a good dig there by Sierra Holly. Avery Veers through the tip up front. A little bit of a rally here between these two teams. Barrett rolls it across. Triton back on the attack. Veers once on the near side. She'll have the tip with the left hand, and she'll drop it in. Pass was led just a little too far in front, but a good adjustment.
Nice job seeing that hole.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good adjustment. You couldn't get the swing she wanted. Had to adjust back to the left hand as Westaver with the serve. Overmeyer swings through the block. Both teams seeing the floor really well here tonight. Finding those open spots. Lute goes up, blocked by Veers. And Abby says that's a block kill. I'm learning. Who did I watch the other day? I'll think about it here in a second.
We're going to have to get a wireless headset for her to wear down.
Oh, that went up off the I-beam. No call. Culver wants a call. Lute has to bring it back in. Bailey Gray high up in the air. And Gordon sends it down and gets the point. Ties it at 8.
Silas had been texting me saying that we broke 100 viewers.
All right. Well, thank you, Silas. I have to send you my rosters. I forgot to do that this last night when I got done. Missed swing there. Puts Triton up by 1.
Have you gotten the weather forecast for tomorrow?
Oh, speaking of which, I better text him now because I got to remind him ahead of time. That's a good point.
Like a week ago, they were calling for rain, but.
Yep. Brent Barrett swings, but that hit goes out of bounds. And Triton gets the point there. Of course, Liam Watkins came with those loud shoes. I can't believe he talked you in.
Well, I didn't say it to him, but I had the same question you did. What is he going to wear with them? But
that's what I said.
Now I see he evidently found a shirt.
Well, he's tan enough that he can pull it off. Miscommunication in the front line. What do you call the lamellos? Is that what you call those? What are they called? Lamello, like LaMelo Ball. Oh,
here we got to get it.
Here, you got to put your foot up here. We're talking about your shoes. Yeah, look at that loud pair of shoes there. Charlotte Hornets, teal and purple. There's some gray in there. I'm pretty sure Muggsy didn't wear shoes like that. Neither did Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson. Just saying, going back in time there. Whoop. That was the Hornets team I grew up with.
No, that's what we accomplished while we were sitting on top of the O'Hare Park.
Oh, is that what you guys were doing that whole time? And here, Lewis and I were watching TikToks. Where were we watching cats on TikTok and funny animal videos on TikTok?
Yeah, we got to give Lewis a shout out.
Yeah, I got Lewis. He started school. Said all boys school over there for where he's at. So good to hear Lewis is doing good.
Ireland. Bourbon to Ireland.
Bourbon to Ireland. He told me he's eating good over there, and I do believe it. Some Bailey Gray, that one goes out of bounds. I told him he's going to have to get this food thing figured out because I want to know what's over there that's good to eat because, being from Irish descent, I'd like to see what my ancestors ate like. Holly on the serve. Millum now leaves it. Lute back across. Westaver behind Veers, tips it, drops it in. And Avery Veers, 20. Now the boys are hollering at me. Avery Veers now with 20 kills here this evening. I'm pretty sure there was a Duke. We were related to a Duke over there in Ireland. I'm pretty sure Dad's got the papers.
And you said that was like a county commissioner.
It's kind of what it made it seem like. It was a term of royalty. I don't know. Last I knew we was all farmers from what I was understood, but I don't know. Tipped up front. Triton can't bring it back in. It's Luke with the nice play on the front line for the Cavaliers. I don't know. Dad's got like this stack of papers with all these with that ancestor, he got it done for the O'Hara side. Barrett drives through. Davis handles it. Veers gets down to drop in. 21 kills for her.
Did they say my name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were saying your name.
That's interesting.
Oh. Oh, golly. Can you read what that says over there? I can't even read it. Oh, it says we love Andy and Orion, I think what it says. All right, now we got Dante's artwork. And a good swing up front. Barron gets the kill. A lot of excitement here tonight. Looking forward to the football. Should be a good football game tomorrow night.
We're going to have to make signs for them tomorrow.
Well, that's what we do at the broadcast.
Well, that's true.
We'll break out a new nickname tomorrow night for somebody. Davis' swing goes through. Up to 14 kills by my count. We bring the...
Yeah, we bring the booms with it. I'm zoomed in on it.
I think it said we love Andy and Orion. That's what I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm pretty sure the other side says. I think that was an impromptu sign. Gordon stops it. Up front, Barrett. She swings through. The block's not strong enough as Holly's deflection goes out of bounds. Triton by 5. Someone hear me talking? Did someone hear me talking? Never mind.
No, he can read your mind.
Barron out of serve. Jillian Bulis in the game. That one goes out of bounds. That was perfect timing, Caden. Hound out of serve. Ashlyn Barrett on the return, and Maya Davis sends it down. 15 for her. And Kate Howell to go again. Her lead by 7. Nice serve across. He brings it back into play across the net. Crash Howard with the set. Culver winning a double hit call. Barron goes out the back row. Davis sets it. King can't recover. Triton by 8. Kate Howell again. Leaves it for Gordon. Dahl pushing it across. Davis bumps it. Blocked in front by Reichert, and a good find. Culver gets the point. Culver fans trying to fire up their group out there on the floor. Has Millum to serve. Good serve to the back row. Claire Dahl brings it back into play, and Allie Westover can't clear it. Lead now to 6. Millum again. Junior libero will push it across. Kate Howell handles it. Avery Veers has got to bring it back into play. Clara Dahl back to their side. Barrett to Pugh. Overmeyer tips it across. Dahl pushing it to the near side. Maya Davis swings it back in, and a good dig by Bryn Barrett. Dahl's got to play it away from the net, but she's going to cross underneath. Culver gets the point on the air.
Of course, they did make a little sign up there for Coach Evelyn on his 100th career win at Triton the other night. We've seen that.
At North Miami.
Presentation was a little bit earlier.
Maya Davis again. Barron with another dig, but Maya Davis, 17 on the night for her. Avery Veers with 21. Davis with 17 kills on the evening. A libero substitution as Holly checks in. Oh, Pro football got delayed tonight for weather.
Oh.
Avery Veers sends it down.
First night of Thursday night football?
This is the first game of the year, Chiefs and Ravens, and I have no desire to watch it.
Where is it at?
It's at Kansas City.
And they're having bad weather.
Mm-hmm. That means we're going to get that later on.
Oh, great.
Well, enough where they had to stop play, so didn't get the game underway. Maya Davis couldn't quite clear it. I'm talking to our meteorologist.
That was one thing I really enjoyed about Saturday. We had the best seats we've had at the IU game, and we were even on the Rock last year.
Yeah,
and had food, but it was better being that close to the field.
It was a lot of fun. Veers back row, 23. That's her team now, leads by 7. That was a fun time. We had pretty good weather. We did not try the Hoosier dog, though. I don't think any of us were brave enough. It just
$14 for a...
No, it was $16. $16 for that Hoosier dog. Ain't no way. Pugh leaves it for Gordon, blocked by Veers.
And Trent had something to do with the hot dog.
Yeah, he had something to do with it. 5 blocks on the night.
I think the marketing team asked for suggestions.
It looked curious. Up to Overmeyer. Trying 2 points away. Veers drives the top of the net and comes back. But Culver not going away. Wouldn't expect anything less than this Culver team not backing down. This is a very good team over here to my left. Both sides with a nice team on either side. Playing some really good volleyball tonight between these two very tough teams here in the Hoosier North. Trying to stay undefeated on the season in conference play. Allie Westhaver has got to stop it. Erin Reichert sets it across. Millen passes behind her as Barrett gets the swing. Sierra Hawley with the dig. Avery Veers puts on the brakes at the line. Barrett rolls it across. Avery Veers drives through, tipped. And Triton now, a chance for match point. Savannah Hawley checks in as Sierra Hawley, the Triton's libero, back to serve. Now the football team trying to fire up here for a chance to take the match. Barrett swings. Davis with the dig. It's going to be into the crowd. And Barrett says it's not done yet. Brent Barrett with some nice swings. Playing some really good volleyball here tonight. Overmeyer. Hawley handles it. Westhair passing it to Avery Veers. Drives through, and that'll do it. Triton wins here in 4 sets, 25-17 here in the 4th set. I'm going to text Abby real quick. So I want to get a confirmation on the kills here tonight. Okay, we'll see what she says. Well, she's got to go talk in the locker room. 101, the team's in the 101. So with that being said, I'll wait and see if she answers me. I'll give her a couple minutes. So here tonight, Triton won in that first set 25-23. Took the second set 25-14. And then we had a classic set between these two teams in the third set where Culver won by 2, 26-24. And Triton took that 4th set 25-17. I have Avery Veers down for 25 kills here this evening. And Maya Davis with 17 to her credit. With that being said, we're going to hang it up here from the Terrace of the Trojan Trench as Triton will improve at 9-1 on the season, 4-0 in conference play, and 4-0 in sectional play as they win here tonight against Culver. They'll be back in action against North Judson next week, and then they will host LaVille as well. So that being said, we'll hang it up here.
We'll be right back here tomorrow night.
We'll be back here tomorrow night for the football game, a homecoming. So
the
broadcast
will be at
6:30 starts at 6:30.
So we'll be on the air just before then.
Yep, and we'll have our pregame little chat as the volleyball team comes on.
We got one more interview to show, and that
Caden, go get a picture.
That will be.
Hurry up, go.
Dante Workman's interview tomorrow night.
Yeah, Dante, yeah. Old Dynamite Dante Workman, been putting a lot of work in this year. Really showing off. As Triton will try to get a picture here as Coach Evelyn.
Well, they're actually going to face this way for once.
Yeah, see, they're learning. They're learning. Hey, bud, how we doing? Hey, Isaac. It's too cool to talk to me on the way through. All right, so that being said, we're going to hang it up here from the terrace to the Trojan Trench as Coach Evelyn, he had won his 100th career win at Triton.
Now 101.
101 here tonight. So that being said, we'll hang it up here. And until next time, remember the Trojan way.